Yeah, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nehemiah, aka Neo, and today we're just gonna be talking about this game in particular. I'm not gonna be talking about the Warriors versus, I think it was the Lakers. Yeah, I was the Lakers. Well, you know what? We'll talk about it a little bit. Not nothing crazy, but the reason why I didn't really want to talk about this game is one, I didn't really watch it. I It's not because I just wasn't there. That's literally the only reason why I didn't watch it. But I think another reason why I don't really want to talk about this game is that there's not really much to be said. You know, Anthony Davis had an all right game, though I do know he posted most of these numbers during the garbage time when they were already getting blown out. I'm pretty sure he was like 7 for 19 when I first checked in, so he probably made he made what, three of his next five. So wait, 7 of 19. No, he made three of his next three. What am I talking about? I'm dumb. But yeah, I think that the fit with Lonnie Walker right now is not the best. First off, running the three guard rotation is not what you really want. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, the three guard rotation is not what you really want from a LeBron team. I think that they start needing, or they at least need to start making trades for wings, or at least looking at some wings who they think could make a difference. As we see, they already have like what, 21 turnovers. If you're averaging more turnovers than the Golden State Warriors themselves, you're not gonna win that game. Like, simple as that. You're just not gonna win that game. Let's just talk about Andrew Wiggins a little bit. You know, he's picking up right where he left off. He's still a really solid player. Steph didn't shoot the best, but if I'm not mistaken, he made every three after the second half. Jordan Poole did not put up the best stat line. James Wiseman. He played this game. That's cool. I actually may check his minutes out a little bit more, but then again, being -11 is not the craziest. That being said, you still have to watch the game, so that's something to look at. Of any like non-rotation player, oh, Klay Thompson actually did not get that much minutes. I didn't know that, huh? Jermichael Green is probably going to be a solid addition for this team, but another thing that I really did want to notice about the Golden State Warriors is what's their depth looking like? Because outside of Jordan Poole, I don't think that any of these guys are like really good. I think that a lot of people are saying, oh, they have the best depth in the league. I don't necessarily agree with that, especially when we have teams like the Clippers. We have teams like the Celtics. The Celtics are a matter of quality rather than quantity. While I think that the Clippers are like a mix of both. Even like I don't know. Even like maybe Memphis, maybe I don't know. I can't think of stuff off the top of my dome because like some of these teams just don't got like anything on them. Same thing with the Lakers. Also, this is not an anomaly. They're gonna shoot horrible. They don't have good shooting on this roster. Like, you could maybe even say like even Patrick Beverly's not the best shooter. But yeah, I think that this is probably it for me. I just don't think that they're gonna be really that good. The Nuggets have better depth than the Warriors, in my opinion, but that's a hot take. That's actually a really kind of hot take. But here's a game that I do want to talk about because I think that this actually has a lot more stakes for these two teams down the road. They're in the same conference, actually. They're going to see themselves, what, three more times. This was in Boston, I believe. So their next matchup is probably going to be in Philly. So, yeah. So, one thing about Philly that I do really appreciate is that they're kind of feeding Maxi. I really want to see more Maxi. But right now, what we're going to look at is some of these James Harden attempts. Keep in mind, this is also going to be some of my first time looking at this. And honestly, him creating that is not necessarily what you really want to see. Like, that was kind of some goofball stuff. But yeah. He makes this, though. What's he going to do here? It's probably going to be a step back three, actually. Now, he did take a lot of threes. Actually, I want to look at some of his in arc shots. Oh, well. Guess we're not doing that. But yeah, what you really want to see from James Harden is just him being aggressive. I think that the 9 3-pointers is definitely concerning. I don't think he should be taking that much. Well, let me not say that. I don't think he should be taking that much while also only shooting 14 times. That being said, he did go to the free throw line a lot. I know that at least one of these free throw things were because he of a fast break foul that the Boston Celtics committed, which is going to be a really good implementation. Excuse me. And yeah, I think that's going to be really good. Oh, let me look at these turnovers for Joel Embiid. Also, this is a very bad Joel Embiid game. Like, this is like horrible. Like, yeah, he first off, he didn't shoot the best. Second off, he did not try the best on defense from what I've heard. And the turnovers. Oh God, that was definitely not the best turnover. Yeah, they were able to really just do the Kevin Durant special on him. They were able to force a lot of these kind of ball handler turnovers. I don't think Joel Embiid is necessarily the best at. They forced him to take an offensive foul. What is this actually? Yeah, they were able to just get to all, like, if you notice, a lot of these drives where Joel Embiid is just on a corner or he's just driving in the middle, there's always like a guy right next to him on the wall, kind of like how they do the Giannis wall, and they essentially always just get him with the pickpocket. Like, this is probably gonna happen right now. Actually, yeah, Jason Tatum is just gonna reach over, get that, boom. Also, I'm pretty sure he flopped a lot. I really didn't know. I really don't know because I didn't really watch the game, but I do want to. Oh my, okay, that was just a bad pass. That was just a horrible pass. Oh my God. Yeah, Joel Embiid just got a tee up, bro. But overall, I think that this is something that you should really look at if you're a Philadelphia fan. Be like, okay, this is what I want to see. James Harden scoring 35. That's what you want to see. Him getting 12 free throws. That's what you want to see. Tobias Harris not having a bad game. I want to see PJ Tucker's fit on this roster, actually. Now, in my opinion, I think he should come off the bench. But right now, I think that this is probably going to be fine for him right now. I think that once they get a better forward who's able to, shoot a little bit better, I think that's when you get PJ Tucker off the bench. I don't think that PJ Tucker is necessarily like a 30 minutes per game type of guy. He's probably, for me, like a 25 minutes per game person because he's not really the best on offense. And yeah, I mean, he shot perfect from the field this game, but like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but you don't want PJ Tucker being your only creator. He missed a shot. Like, you don't want that. Let's just look at the shots he made, honestly. Okay, this is a floater. Like, I mean, that's fine and all, but like, that's not like offense, Well, let me not say it like that. That's not the offense you really want to see from a guy. You don't want your main offense being like, oh, okay, well, there's a PJ Tucker thing. Like, I understand that he's not necessarily the type of guy to take that many shots anyways, but I do think that that's not necessarily what the Philadelphia 76ers need, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Also, there was damn near no assists. God damn. There's only 16 assists. God damn. Them boys are ball hogs. Looking at this, though, where's the dude, Malcolm Brogdon? I want to look at his possessions specifically, but yeah, I think that he's probably going to be a really good addition to the team. I'm not sure if he's going to be a starting guard, but I think that they're going to work around a lot of things that they want to see. Let me look at Time Lord, actually, because I want to see the timetable on Time Lord. What's his name? Hold on. Okay, so I just pulled it up. He's probably going to be back in 3 weeks. Again, it's a knee surgery. The reason why he went through this is because of the injury he had earlier last year, or this year, excuse me. But the only reason why he didn't really, go for the surgery is because he'd be out. He wanted to play in the playoffs, excuse me. I don't know why I said play-in. I'm all over the place, bro. I'm trying to go to sleep. But yeah, I think that this is going to be a really good showing for the Boston Celtics. Also, their new jerseys are hard. I really like their new jerseys. But more so, what I'm here mostly to talk about more so than anything, at least for the Boston side, my boy Tatum. It may be his year. It may just be his year. Now, I think that I already have him in my top 10. I'm not sure where he is in my top 10. Probably like 8, 9. I know I have him and I think Ja Morant and Trae Young around the same spots. But I don't think that Trae Young and or Ja Morant are top 10 players. I think that one of those two have to get like the boot. If not, it's probably going to be like a third player. Also, I don't think you guys already know, but I already did not have Anthony Davis on there, so that's the reason why I'm saying that. Not necessarily saying that Anthony Davis is worse than those two, but I don't think that I can confidently rate Anthony Davis. So, yeah. That being said, I think that if Jason Tatum is going to have his MVP season, I think that a guy like Luca was gonna have an MVP season all the time. But the only reason why I don't really pick him is because his team is ass. But if Jason Tatum is able to do this on a nightly basis, 30 points per game on some 65% shooting, oh boy, oh boy, we may have a him. We may have a him in training. Shout out my boy TSO Sage. He's the one who created that thing. So, yeah, this is gonna be it for me, Nehemiah, aka Neo. I'm probably gonna be a lot more scripted from now on, especially with these post game recaps. And I want to talk a little bit more about how some of these teams could really improve, especially when I actually start watching a lot of these games a little bit more in depth and just analyzing them a little bit more. Probably gonna pull up a little bit more film the next time. And yeah, it's been your boy Nehemiah, aka Neo. I hope you guys are having a great one.